Hi, this is Mike Henriksen with O'Reilly Media here at Velocity 2011 on the expo floor with Schlomo Schapiro. Shlomo, is this your first Velocity? And if it is, what are you thinking about it?
Yes, this is my first Velocity, and I think it's a very great institution. I would call it an institution because it's not the first one, and I hope to attend next year. So, yes, it's a great thing.
Well, Shlomo, I understand you're from Germany, and just to let you know and other people around the world know that we are announcing a Velocity Germany to be run in Berlin. There'll be more details coming shortly, so I hope you participate there.
Oh yes, I will for sure participate. I will also try to submit some papers or talks. And since I've heard that it's in Berlin, and I'm also actually from Berlin, that will be, of course, great fun and just at my home, so perfect.
Great. So we were talking earlier a little bit about how DevOps is kind of crossing over into WebOps and WebOps and open source. Can you talk a little bit how you see all that convergence happening?
Yes, sure. I'm working at a company called Immobilien Scout. We operate Germany's leading real estate web portal for real estate listings, something similar to Trulia or Zillow in the States. And I'm working there as an open source evangelist, part-time, and systems architect. And that shows me, like my position there shows me, that a web company is now very much aware of the open source community and is also aware of somehow needing to contribute back to the open source community. So we actually decided to build a new deployment solution for our web platform and open source it way from the start. So version 1.0 is already open source. And we take that also as a tool to kind of get more people within the company to start working on the solution, to be interested in contributing. It's also a big personal kind of thing for somebody to open source something under the name of the company they work for. It's not so common yet.
Yes. That's excellent news.
Yeah, and so it's actually also a motivating factor. And we believe in external feedback and in external scrutiny of our own software, so that we might get some feedback, some new ideas or some other ideas. And if external people from other places tell us that what we do is interesting, that's of course also nice to hear. Yes. And the way to get that kind of feedback is to open source what you do.
Excellent. So what kind of sessions are you going to here and how do you find them?
I'm mostly interested in in operational sessions, being from operations myself. And I marked most of the operation sessions. I've been so far to the keynotes, and I have to say they were very interesting. Maybe Chef is a little bit prominent in the workshops yesterday. At least a colleague of mine ran out of one workshop because it was yet another Chef plug. Well, okay, but we don't use Chef, and we don't believe that we should use Chef, so maybe...
But to each his own, right?
Yes. I would say... this guy from Amazon about the statistics, John Rouser, he's really great, really worthwhile to see, and I guess you have to come to a conference like that to experience people like that and learn from them like firsthand how they do things at Amazon, which is always something we as Immobilien Scout look at. We always try to look at bigger companies that are more advanced than us and try to learn from them in order to maybe take a shorter route to success than they did themselves.
Excellent. Shlomo, enjoyed the show this afternoon,
Thank you
and we'll be in touch.